So wait, freeze, Mark, is this compared to this? Which one's the fat one compared to? Oh, shut up.
There's a McDonald's straw.
Shut up. So yeah, as you can see,
this
look
one's
at the difference. Williams. Yes guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm up here at Williams Performance and we've got the M240i here, and it's going to be in for some insane track focus upgrades. I'm really excited because this is something that I probably have never experienced on my own car. It's not your springs, it's not your suspension. Yes, you guessed it, it's the subframe. We spoke about this previously. The M240i has got somewhat of a weak subframe compared to any real M car, because it's not an M car, it's an M Lite. But the subframe you find on the M240 is the same subframe that you would find on, say, a 320D or a 120D. So we're going to be doing a few changes to it, and on the front end as well at some stage. I'm not sure whether they're here now, whether Mark's going to have to send me them down for me to get fitted. But yeah, I'm really excited. Scaffer, how are we doing?
All right, Tim, not bad.
Good, good, good. So behind you over here, we've got some magic here. What have we here? Because these do not look like the usual that we supply, obviously the Powerflex. This is
we've got the Millway solid aluminium subframe mounts.
We've also got these.
The Powerflex diff bushes.
Okay, so the diff naturally is kind of floaty when you're on and off the power,
they're
right?
quite soft, the bushes on the diff, yeah.
Okay, so this is going to just hold everything in place. Because I have noticed, even I think the other day when we were doing a service on one, they are really heavy.
Yeah.
So I think that movement when you're on and off the power, it probably does have a bit of a sway. And then talking of sway in the diff, these look a lot thicker than the standard BMW ones. I think we're going to try and get some B-roll off this while we're talking, but the standard BMW ones literally look like they've come from, I don't know, a kid's car.
But these are a lot, somewhere, actually.
They're a lot beefier. Yeah,
I thought I had some lying
we
about.
did see. We're going to overlay it somewhere, guys. Up there.
There's the rear one.
So have a look at that.
Front.
So wait, freeze, Mark. Is this compared to this? Which one's the fat one compared to? Oh, shut up.
There's a McDonald's straw.
Shut up. Look at that. So guys, look at the difference in this. So this one here, you can see, is literally like Mr. Motivator protein shake. And this one here is just, it's...
You're recording anyway.
I won't, I'll cut.
That's what I was thinking there, but I didn't see it.
So yeah, as you can see,
this
look
one's
at the difference. All right, so this one here, Mark, is the standard. So these two black ones here are the standard BMW, we're saying.
Yeah.
And wow, so this is the same, I don't know, roll bar that you'd find on a 120D.
On the rear of,
On any, and this is the rear. And then you can see in comparison the meatiness, but then look at the front, look at the meatiness. And I've noticed on the front, you've got two holes just over here.
Adjustment. They'll adjust sort of the spring rate of it as well.
Okay, so obviously if you get more understeer, less oversteer, etc., etc. Okay, but guys, I'm gonna let Mark get to work on the car because I don't want to waste any more time than I always do. But also, Mark, you also mentioned something about the arms, the control arms on the car. Yeah,
the bushes for the control arms.
So that's Powerflex bushes as well?
Yeah.
And what's that gonna really do and help?
That's gonna reduce movement, any sort of side-to-side movement in
Lovely.
the control arms too.
Lovely, jubbly. So guys, like I said, we've got Millway bushes here, full solid bushes. We've got the diff to go in as well, and then the roll bars, guys. I'm really excited to how this is gonna drive. So yeah, insert some B-roll and I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. Williams Performance. What is this you have given me? Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the same car. So let's just break something down very quickly. Since coming down from Williams Performance, I've been lucky enough to have quite a few press cars. There's been an additional member of the family as well. Those of you that are close to me will know exactly who I'm talking about. So there's not been much time, and quite frankly, I haven't driven this car other than twice. Once to Swift Performance, which I'll touch on in a little while, and the second time, I can't remember, I needed to pop somewhere. Yeah, I needed to quickly go to my dad's, and the family car had no fuel, so I had to jump in this, and it was on the M25. Just, there wasn't much of a drive to do, like what we can kind of do now, even though I've only got about 13% battery on the GoPro, so fingers crossed we make it to the end of this video. So let's firstly talk about the subframe. Rear end subframe, changed it out. Dropped out the inserts, no yellow, no black. We've gone for the full Millway bush. This thing here is an absolute game changer. The whole rear end feels super connected, and that's what I wanted from day one. The M car, there's no bushes in between the subframe. It's directly bolted in, and that's exactly what we've got now. So the feeling that this is giving you, I'm gonna go out there and say it, it feels M car. It absolutely feels M car. And for me, doing the track things and fast road, and it's not my daily at all, this is a game changer. This is an absolute game changer. The floaty feeling has gone. Like when we're taking bumps in the road, or when we're going around fast sweeping bends, everything feels connected. And that's not due to just the rear. There was obviously bits on the front, but it's night and day. And then to add to that, the anti-roll bar, we did front and rear. The whole car just feels super, super connected. It feels as one. I don't know if you can notice how excited I am, but this is a game changer. Let's just be very clear here. We have done inserts, yellow and black. So I've gone through every possible step I could have to now settle and say, this is where it's at. And the NVH isn't that much. I think the NVH is actually coming from the diff, because with the diff we've got the Powerflex purple bushes, which are not solid, but they're way stronger, and they're gonna get rid of that floaty feeling that the diff does. If you've for some reason held a diff before, you know that they're very heavy things. Now imagine that being held into the car with the softest of rubber. It's just going to float around. It's a heavy bit of kit, and it's just floating around. If the car goes left, obviously you know how gravity works, it's going to kind of push to the right. If we take a left sweeping bend, the whole car is just going to be left, right, floaty, etc. You get what I'm trying to say. Now with these bushes, we're keeping everything taut. I like that word, taut, which means tight. We're keeping it tight, you know what I'm saying? And that for me is probably where the NVH is coming from. But I don't mind it. It's what you sign up for. I've always said this. If you're doing a track focus build, get your radio. Make sure you've got a radio, Bluetooth speaker, AirPods, anything like that, and make sure that it's on, because there is going to be some noise and some NVH. It's natural. It's going to happen. The front, night and day. We haven't just done the drop links and we've done the anti-roll bars. No, we've gone even further. So we haven't gone for the M4 LCA simply because the way that these wheels are set up from Motec, the bowlers and the tyre width that I have, it's gonna catch, because the thrust arm on the M4 do kind of push. It gives you an extra couple mil off width, and that's not what I need, because I've got camber plates already, Millway camber plates. They are the track version, so they are a bit clunky, and that might be what you're hearing, but I can live with that. Just make sure everything's tightened down. But for me, it's night and day, because with the standard arms and a firmer bush, the steering feel is a lot more direct, and I'm quite frankly surprised that this isn't as harsh as I expected. I'm running my stock road pad, so if you're thinking, Tim, you're not pushing it enough, that's why. I'm not trying to put my car into a bush, but this is insane. This is absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I cannot describe this enough. I cannot. And we have full traction off, and the whole car feels as one. And this is what I wanted from coming out of my M2, was to build something or make something my own that needed work. And quite frankly, I feel we've nearly done it. So guys, I'm going to end the video here. If you're interested in any of these products as a package or individually, please give us a shout at Williams Performance. We'll be more than happy to help. As usual, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. If I don't just spend the rest of my life driving on B roads, because boy, it's savage. Savagery. Take care.